What's up, guys? It's JDC here, and today we will be reviewing Spider-Man the Animated Series. Now, with the announcement that X-Men the Animated Series is coming back, I thought that I would take a look at one of the 90s animated series. And by the way, not only that, it's rumored that Christopher Daniel Barnes will reprise his role as Spider-Man in Into the Spider-Verse 2, or Across the Spider-Verse, wherever it's called. You can find this show on Disney Plus, actually. So if you want to check out the animated series, which I highly recommend, check it out on Disney Plus. First time I ever watched the show was when it was on Netflix in 2011. That was over 10 years ago, and I remember every episode. I rewatched it recently when I was 16 years old last year. I rewatched it, and it still holds up incredibly well. This is one of the best adaptations of Spider-Man that could ever possibly be. And the rumor of his return in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, if that's what the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse is called, I'm super hyped for that. That is going to be amazing. In my opinion, this show is the first great Spider-Man show that we ever got. Next to Spectacular Spider-Man, it's one of my favorite Marvel cartoons or shows of all time. It's amazing. My favorite show, of course, being Daredevil. But when it comes to cartoons and animations, next to Spectacular Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorites. Plus, the theme song kicks ass, man. It was friggin' awesome. Hell, this is even the first on-screen adaptation and animation of Carnage, which was pretty interesting to see. We got to see Ben Reilly, Spider-Carnage, just Cleese Cassie in general, which he also was portrayed as being very evil and sadistic in the show, but nowhere near as much as the comics. And if you've read the comics, you already know. Anyway, with that being said, this show is easily a 9.5 out of 10. This show is absolutely phenomenal. I loved every second of it. Some episodes less than others, but there are certain episodes I genuinely just love. This show overall is a 9.5 out of 10. Great show, highly recommend. If he returns in Into the Spider-Verse 2, Christopher Daniel Barnes as Spider-Man, that'll be one of the greatest things I've ever experienced in a theater. Because my God, he is a king and a classic adaptation of Spider-Man.